Welcome back to What's Printing. Today we're going to look at what the true cost of printing a 3D Benchy is on your 3D printer. So I've got a somewhat unconventional setup today. I've moved my surge bar up onto the desk, got a couple things I need to keep plugged in. But what I have here is my new watt meter. So we're going to get this plugged in. So I've let the printer fully get back to ambient temperature so we can do a full test of, you're going to print your first 3D Benchy or whatever number it is. For me, a lot. How much does this actually cost you? So there's the cost of the filament, the power, there's the cost of your time. I think there's a few other costs we're going to look at. How much does it really cost when you go to print a 3D Benchy? Here's my new watt-hour meter. We'll measure your watts, kilowatt hours, we've got voltage, we've got current, and it's also going to look at your low and high of watts. Electricity and its units are not the simplest to understand, so let's take a moment with an example that's easy to see physically of what these units mean. So what are a watt and a watt hour? Let's think of a hose and a bucket. With the hose, what is it coming out right now, the flow, that's going to be equivalent to watts. So the instantaneous amount, how much water is coming out right now, that is the watts. The watt hours is the bucket that this is all pouring into. How much have I filled up that bucket? If I fill up a little bit in the bucket, I don't need to pay the utility as much as if I filled the bucket all the way up. So a watt is the instantaneous flow, and the watt hour is how much I have filled up that bucket. So it is a unit of power for watts and a unit of energy for watt hours. And the second thing is a kilowatt hour is just 1,000 watt hours. So kilo meaning 1,000 watt hours. All right, so I just plugged in the printer on the back and I'm going to flip the switch and turn it on. So let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. So you see we're getting just a little bit of power as the printer starts up. It is booting right now. I see the lights on the AMS just went. So you can see the printer is just getting going, and you know, we're sitting about 10, 12 watts. You know, sitting at idle right now, we're sitting at maybe 13 watts and the printer looks like it's ready to go. So with that, my next thing I'm going to do is I am going to load that spool into the AMS. So we'll go ahead and go through here through our functions, and we can see that we're seeing like 8 watts on the low end, and it actually went up to 35 watts so far within the startup. And you can see the timers count there. It's been 3 minutes since I started all this. So we're just sitting there idling now at 13 watts. So with that, we're going to go ahead and dial up a Benchy. So if we come over here, it's pretty easy. Come into Files, and we can just go down, and you can see right there is the Benchy. I'm just going to go at pretty nominal settings. So we're just going to go with the PLA we have loaded, and I'm going to hit print. With that, it's going to start, and let's watch. This is where you see the power really went up there. So it is heating up the bed right now. 22, 24 degrees C, 25, 26. It is aiming to get all the way up to, typically for PLA, I see 55, so I imagine that's where it's going to go. The bed's up to 38 now, 39, and you see it's drawing 900 and something watts to heat that up. So this is really where you're going to see the power draw, is where you actually are heating up something. And you know, when you look at that plate, that's a substantial amount of thing to heat up, and it's got to 53, and you can see the power as it gets closer has way dropped. We're sitting at 300 watts, 200. So the printer's getting ready. So what is it doing while printing? We're hovering between 50 up 150. So again, we're hovering around 100 watts during printing. Depending on what the printer's doing, you know, we're in the realm of now 100 to 200 watts, maybe 200 watts at times. So we've made it to layer 127. The Benchy is printing right there. And still our power is hovering maybe around 200 watts or so, sometimes dipping below 100, sometimes going above 200. So we're between 100 and 200 watts just sitting here. As far as kilowatt hours, we're up to 0.067 kilowatt hours. All right, we're gonna watch over here as the print finishes what it says. So we have 4 more layer lines, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. So the head just went to the back of the printer, and I am going to see is rolling back up into the EMS, the filament. It's cleaned off the head, and now what I actually see is that it's not running the fans at all. It is just lowering the bed. The chamber is sitting at 28 degrees C. It says print is complete. We'll hit OK because we want to watch what happens here. So slowly the nozzle temperature is going to drop to 212. You know, and we are sitting back to we're just sitting there at really low wattage, 14 watts. So the screen timed out again. It is sitting at 8.1 watts. I am going to click the screen right now. Screen turned on, still sitting at 8.1 watts. So running the screen right here, it's really not changing the wattage for me. We're going to do one other test real quick. I'm going to turn off the light. Still 8.1 watts. So really, you know, these LEDs and these displays, really not a lot. So we're at 36 degrees on the heat bed here in just a second. We're gonna hit 35 and we're gonna plan to remove that part from the bed. All right, so we just hit 35 degrees on the heat bed. So what I am going to do is actually, I am going to turn off the printer so that we get a good check. So this really took me 54.5 minutes to hit that. So I'm going to turn off the printer right now. And that should stop. Yep, stop that timer so we can go through. And what did we hit in kilowatt hours? 0.084. Now, of course, the light is turned off, but let's pull off the Benchy. Bring it over to our scale. So our scale was zeroed. The Benchy is 10.6 grams. Here in a minute, I'm going to grab all the waste and we'll do a check-in on the waste. So with this, we've got 2 sources of waste. We have first this purge line, that just a little extra piece there. So we'll see if that even registers. I'm thinking no. Yeah, too little to even register. And behind the printer, see if we have any. You can see just a couple poops down there. They're probably stuck. They are, so I'm gonna get a tool, get those out, and we'll weigh them. I left the purge line on there. Let's pour out the poop. And there you are. We are hitting 0.9 grams of waste. So if we then add in the Benchy, 11.5 grams of filament. So what was the cost of electricity? Well, I used 0.085 about kilowatt hours. On peak, I'm paying 21 cents per kilowatt hour. Off peak, I pay 8 cents. I printed this off peak today. With that pricing, it's about a penny. So it cost me a penny electricity. On peak, it would have cost me about 2 pennies. So there you go. All right, what does the filament cost me? So I used a kilogram spool that I used today. It was $12.09 for the whole kilogram. If I was going to go today and buy it without the bulk pricing that I did, it'd be about $23. With the 11.5 grams, that's going to be either 14 cents or 26 cents. So overall, what I spent was the penny on electricity and about 14 cents on filament. So that was 15 cents that I spent in US dollars. So 0.15 US dollars on this Benchy. Now, if someone else was to print this and they printed it on peak hours and they didn't get the cost down by buying 10 rolls of filament at once, that's up to 28 cents. So between 15 and 30 cents. So maybe every time I do one of these, I can think there went a quarter of a dollar. I think that's the easiest way to think of these is this cost me about 1/4 of a US dollar or a quarter. And that's what's printing. So for between 15 and 28 cents, or about a quarter of a US dollar, I'm able to print out a Benchy. That's the true cost of that. Now, what other costs are there? Well, we have the cost of an hour of my time. So this took 54 minutes and about 39 seconds. There's an hour I'm not printing something else. There's definitely an opportunity cost there. I mean, I'm not sitting here for myself an hour necessarily, but the printer is not printing something else for that long. What are some other costs? Well, if there's any little ones in your life, maybe 10 and under year olds, they're going to see these and go, oh, I want one of those. So now your 25-cent Benchy just became a 50-cent Benchy because you want one and they want one. So that's 50 cents. Well, you also just bought this printer. If you bought an X2D, that cost you $899 plus tax. So we'll call it $1,000. So, well, if this is your first print, that's $1,000. You printed a Benchy, it only cost you $1,000 if it's your first print. So really it comes down to how you look at it. You know, what is the true cost? Doing it at home, I'll call it priceless. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe. And remember, it's never just one Benchy.